Country Analysis of Vietnam by Romario Armstrong and Jennifer Lord. Table of Content: Country Background, Business Practices, Economic Situation, Competitiveness, Healthcare.
It's Mario Armstrong. A lot of people call me Mario for short. And on the next few slides, I'm going to be talking about the country background, business practice, and economic situation for Vietnam. On this first slide, I'm going to talk about country background. Vietnam is a long, narrow, and shaped like the letter S. It is on the Southeast Asia, on the eastern edge of the peninsula known as Indochina. The term Indochina started when France ruled Vietnam, Laos, and Cambodia. It also refers to a combination of Indian and Chinese influences in the culture of the region. Ho Chi Minh proclaimed independence in 1945. Southern and northern Vietnam split by this time, but is unified in 1976 as the Socialist Republic of Vietnam. Vietnam currently known president and prime minister is a Communist Party. The population is currently over 100 million people. Talk about the business practices in Vietnam. Here are a few things to know. The primary language in Vietnam is Vietnamese. Other languages are spoken are English, French, and Chinese. There are over 100 official recognized dialects and languages spoken in Vietnam, but their official language in business is Vietnam. Although sometimes English is also a big population language used. Their literacy is high in the country. It's 95.8% of the population which can read and write by the age of 15. Their work hour is 49-hour work week. They take 1 hour to 2 hour lunch breaks. Vietnam is currently on Vietnam time, which is GMT +7. One of Vietnam's dong equals 0.000044 in United States dollar.
Economic Situation: In 2018, the GDP in forest revenues was 1.49% and 0.35% in coal revenues. Vietnam is ranked 149 in compared to the world in real GDP per capita. Vietnam exports broadcasting equipment, telephones, footwear, and furniture. Some export partners include the US, China, Japan, and South Korea. Import partners for Vietnam include China, Japan, and Korea. Imported items include telephones, refined petroleum, textiles, semiconductors. Billions of dollars are spent and earned in the import-export industry in the country.
About the economic situations in Vietnam. In 2018, the GDP in forest revenues was 1.49%, and their coal revenue was 0.35%. They are currently ranked 149 in compared to the world in real GDP capital. Vietnam exports broadcasting equipment, things such as telephones, footwear, and furniture. Some export partners include the US, China, Japan, and South Korea. Their import partners from Vietnam include China, Japan, and South Korea. Items that are imported are mostly telephones, refined petroleum, textile, and semiconductors. The World Factbook in 2022 records billions of dollars are spent and earned in the import and export industry for this country.
Competitiveness. In Vietnam, it was difficult to get government guidance on healthcare rights, borrowing, and employment information. In July 2018, Law on Access to Information took effect. In Vietnam, land is collectively owned by people and administered by the government on their behalf. This ensures that property owners cannot have full legal ownership of the land. The country is used to foreign companies dominating their market. Vingroup is a Vietnam-based company that manufactures cars, smartphones, and develops property. Access to education can be an issue for some citizens, and even when they have access to it, the quality of education can be an issue. Law limits access to satellite TV, but many households are able to access foreign programming via home satellite equipment. Over 70% of the population uses the internet. There are 45 airports in Vietnam, 38 of which are on paved runways. Healthcare. The country ranks low on World Health Organization's list of the most efficient healthcare systems. There are public and private healthcare sectors. Private hospitals may have doctors from the US and other countries. In 2016, the physician density was 0.83 physicians 1,000 population. In 2019, it has risen to 0.88 physicians. In 2013, the hospital bed density was at 3.2 beds per 1,000 people in the population. Vietnam could improve its healthcare system by making it universal. This system seems to favor the wealthy citizens who can afford private facilities.